Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. God is Quita or Quita would do just fine. Either one, they're both my name. Okay. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing good. Cause like I woke up, I was real happy. I was real happy about my life, about everything that I'm going through. I was just so grateful to be alive. Okay, period. Anyways, we won't get too far into that. Let's get into it. Today, well, this is my second video today. So what I'm going to talk about, what I'm feeling led to talk about right now is, I don't know, I just feel led to talk about, just to vent today. I really do, because it's been so much going on. It's been so much spiritual warfare, and it's all because of money, like because of my destiny. Me being a master manifester, they feel like it's in your chart, it's in this and that. But when you are chosen, do you know what the word chosen means? Like, you choose. I chose to be the light. I choose to every day to get up and do this for God. I choose every day to get up and be positive. I can get up and be negative. I can go in the world and be demonic and just have my, my stuff everywhere and just doing it with everybody. But that's too easy. Like, that's easy. Like, why? When you know better, you do better. You know what I mean? Like, why? Why would I do that? You know what I mean? And people when they can't assassinate your character, or they can't play with your mental, or they can't see all this voodoo, hoodoo. I don't really like to say voodoo. I like to call it negative energetic work, because that's what it is. Everything is energy. We are all energy. Everybody is energy. Everything in this world is energy. It doesn't matter. The sand is even energy. Everything is energy in this world. So it's just the negative intention behind the energy that they send out to you. And then when it doesn't work, they want to confuse people. They want to place illusions. They want to talk about, oh, she doing it for clout. I am the clout. God is clout. What are you talking about? I don't have to do nothing for clout, because I'm living in my purpose and my destiny. Let's talk about that. And if I post on my my YouTube, if I post on my Instagram, it's mine. It's my account. It doesn't belong to nobody else. If I want to do something for clout, you don't hear me posting nobody's name or talking about nobody's name. You don't hear me. I talk about God. I talk about positive stuff. I talk about stuff I've been through. I display my talents. How was that clout? That's me being me. And if it draws attention, that's your jealous. That's your way of being jealous, of saying, oh, I'm jealous of her because she want clout. No, I don't want clout, but I do want to be recognized for who I am. And you're going to recognize me. Even in my everyday life, people come against me for just being intelligent, for knowing my rights, for knowing who I am. And people don't like that. People don't like when you stand in your power and be who God called you to be. God didn't call me to be here and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm finna serve you. You can serve, but I don't have to be underneath you to serve you. I can serve you this knowledge just like I'm serving you on my channel. I can serve you this knowledge just like I do on my Instagram. I go on Instagram and serve. Baby, that's serving. That's doing the work of the Lord. He poured into me so I can pour into the world, so I can pour into the people that really want to hear him. Huh? Don't play. Don't play, because at the end of the day, we all have purpose here. We all have divinity, and it's up to you to find out about you. It's up to you to stand in your power. Nobody's not going to do it for you. Nobody's not going to, people teach you how to get there, but we can't come in and just say, hey, I'm going to do this for you and do that. And if you do that, honey, you still would never walk in your power. Somebody come and do it for you. You would never stand in your power. You would never be who you are. So at the end of the day, people just be mad because I stand in my power and be who I am, and I don't have to have like my nails done, my hair did up. My God told me to be myself, and I be myself. I like wearing my hat. Oh, she's depressed today because she's wearing her hat. No, I wear my hat because it's comfortable. I wear my hat because I get a lot of downloads and the middle of my head be sore. I wear my hat because it's my prerogative. I wear my hat because I'm comfortable. I'm not trying to impress people. I'm trying to impress God. I love when my angels like, oh, she did a good job. She did a good job. Those days are coming when I can be cute, When I want to be pressed on, and you will see me. If I want to be glow that way, you will see me glowing that way. But if I don't want to glow that way, I don't have to. I'm comfortable with who I am. You get what I'm saying? And God got me in this place for a reason. And if I don't stand in my power now, then I never will. Me having on nails ain't gonna make me not be me. Me having on nails ain't gonna make me be me. Only way I can be me because I want to be me. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk in my power. I want to walk in my destiny. I want to walk in my purpose. That's the only way, with or without. God will show you can do it with or without nobody, nothing. Nothing to boost your ego. Nothing. God, he boosts everything. God. The God in me. And just because people think because I talk about God or religion, like the Bible, I refer back to the Bible is because that's my roots. But make no mistake about it. I believe in numerology. I believe in signs and wonders. I believe in everything because God, if we go back to the original version of the Bible, God is in everything. God is in everyone. You have to choose to see that. And the only way you can see that is you come out of these societal viewpoints. If you come out of your trauma, if you heal your childhood trauma, if you heal these things, once you start healing, you start seeing shit differently. You know why? You know why you see shit differently? Because God healed you, because you allow God into your aura. You allow God to heal you. You allow God to step in and say, hey, take the wheel. I don't know what I'm doing here. A lot of times I don't know what I be doing, and people be like, oh, she did this on purpose. Girl, I be like praying and listening to God and my spirit guides. That's how I get by. It's not me, but it's the God in me that does it for me. I get up and do what he tell me to do because I'm obedient. I will always say yes. When God tell me to move, I'm going to move. You know what? Because it's for my own good. Once you know that serving God is for your own good, it's not so you can be submissive. It's so you being submissive so that you won't have to go through the certain things. And then when you do make a mistake, you be like, God, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please, I didn't know. And he know you didn't know. He want to see, is you going to listen? You going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Is you going to turn from that way? Because you only hurting you. And you might hurt other people, and you're going to get that back for hurting other people when you do stuff like that. You're going to get it back, and that's the consequence. He wants you to see that we should be full of love and forgiving for one another. We shouldn't out here be just dishing out stuff because we can, unless it's healthy-ish, and then you got to dish that at a balanced energy too, because you can't give too much of you, because God needs some of you too. Child, who am I preaching to? Who need to hear this? Please raise your hand. Raise your hands in the comment if you need to hear this. Because some days people think because I get on here or I'm on social media or because I'm so confident that I don't listen to others. I do. I pour into a lot of people's channel. I just be behind the scenes like, okay, I'm just going to like. Because I know that as soon as I like something or I comment on something, then somebody else got a problem with it. And then they'll send the energy to, or energy, oh, she doing this or she calling out your... I don't chant. I don't have to chant. That's one thing I don't have to do. I say my positive affirmations. Well, I've been kind of slacking, but I be trying to say it every day. Let me put it that way. So, I don't have to chant and do this stuff. Sorry, you guys, I had a call. But I don't have to chant and do all these stuff, because if you chant, that's fine. But people make it seem like I'm sitting over here sitting out negative. No, I want you to have positive energy. Girl, just because like I'll be going through stuff, I don't want you to go through what I'm going through. I'm going to tell you how to get not to go through that. I'm like, no, girl, this is what I went through. Hey, don't do that. Don't do this. I'm not that person to just, oh, I went through this. I'm on that person. I'm going to project that energy. I'm going to give her false information. No. You know why? Because I don't want nobody to. I understand energy, and if you're doing that to somebody that you can see intangibly, and you can't see God tangibly, you can't see His physical being, but you can see me and do that to me, that lets me know you got very little God in you, or you just don't know no better. Either one. God take care of babies and fools, but if you anything other than a baby and a fool, Lord have mercy. Please, God, have mercy on that person. So, because you don't understand what you're racking up. You don't understand what you're doing. And if you do understand it, and you're a child of the devil, you're doing the devil's work. And you're proud of that. That's sad. That's sad for people who are proud of doing the devil's work. That's sad. Oh, I'm glad that I went against her. Really? Are you sure? Or you just miserable on the inside and you don't want to heal. Oh, it's your inner child that's hurting. Oh, it's what your mama, it's what your daddy, it's what somebody did to you. So you taking it out on me, innocent person. So you bleed on innocent people just because you're hurting. Like, you have to really take an accountability what you're doing physically, mentally, and spiritually to someone. You have to take accountability. Just because you think you can get away with it, just that don't mean you're gonna get away with it. That don't mean, it just means you got by for the moment. That's why I make sure I'm all the way right. I make sure I'm all the way right. People have to tap my phone to keep to hear what comes. And I'm still grown in these streets. Like, that's not gonna stop me from being me, because I'm not fake. I don't be fake. Like, there's nothing fake about me. Period. My personality is real. My love is real. But if I have to snatch my love back and God said, don't give it to that person, don't, I'm not giving it to her. God told me to leave where I was. I left. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, people are going to be people. And just because I let you be you and you think you won, but that's not what God said. God said he going to win. He get the glory. Because I serve him. I don't serve you. I don't serve my ego. My ego, when God said that need to die. You got to be gone, because God got to come up. You feel me? So don't play with me. I don't play with God either. I don't play with nobody. I try to be balanced. I try to be just with people. I try to get people to get on themselves and the good in other people, so that we can learn to celebrate our differences, learn to celebrate our struggles. It's okay if you struggle. It's okay if you're hurting. But what you don't need to do is project it on anybody. What you don't need to do is send it spiritually to someone. What you don't need to be doing, and people are like, oh, you can't tell me what I don't need. I can, and I will. And you don't got to listen. You really don't. It's free will. You do not have to listen, honey. Just like if you come on this channel and see this video, you do not have to click. You do not have to be a part of my spiritual team, family, nothing. You do not have to click. I'm telling you, you do not have to press the button. You do not have to do none of that. You choose to do it because you have free will. So if you have free will, who am I to take away your free will? God gave that to you. That's what I don't do, because I pattern myself after a God mindset. If I don't want it done to me, I'm not going to do it to somebody else. But if you treat me a certain way and I know that you're doing it on purpose, then okay, you want to be treated that way. It's okay to treat you that way, because that's how you treat other people. You got to understand, God people ain't stupid. They're woken now. They're chosen and they're woken and they know their divinity. Honey, don't play with God people. Please, because when you vibrate low and God people up here, baby, they will slowly rise and you'll be crashing down quickly. Very quickly. Very. Because God ain't playing. He move about his. Especially when you always do what God say. You mess up very rarely. And God, like, that was your lesson. You gonna learn that lesson. He moved. He said, touch my anointed and do my prophets no harm. None. You thinking... Y'all be thinking God's stupid. Y'all be judging God on y'all intelligence and not his. You forget he made you, not him. Not you made him. Some of these people out here be playing God, and that's just what they be doing, playing. Because, baby, only God you is yourself. And if you ain't governing yourself and you let your devil mindset, your trauma telling you, well, you ain't even governing yourself. So let's be attentive to what we dish out spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Let's be mindful. Let's practice mindfulness. Let's practice awareness. And if you're not aware at that time and you be like, oh, people think like you have to be perfect. No, that don't mean you be perfect. That means that, okay, I did this time. Like, dang, why did I do that? Then you go back and observe why you did the behavior. Observe your own behavior. Check your own self. Jesus checked his own self. Check your own self. What do you have against yourself? What can you find around your own front door? Do that. Work on that. I promise you, my G, if you work on that and heal what's going on around your own front door, I promise you will have a different perspective. That's how you gain perspective. That's how you see stuff from a 360 view. That's how you do that. Because you're worried about you and you're not worried about the next person. You're not trying to hurt somebody purposely. You know what I mean? You just living and learning life and growing. You're not purposely out here doing stuff because you're worried about your own front door. And if you do something, you're like, dang, I don't know why I did that. God, please forgive me. And if you do it to that person, Ask that person for forgiveness, or just send it to God. I didn't even mean it like that. I hope you give me a chance to rectify that situation, because that was not my intentions. And God will. Like, y'all need to start opening your mouth and asking. When you mess up, be like, God, let me make that right. Because if I'm wrong in a situation, you think I'm finna play like I'm right? No, I'm be like, oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, I wasn't even thinking like that. I'm so glad you spoke up. Because we don't know. As human, if you don't speak up, we don't know. And if you catch yourself, you can be like, oh, God, I hope I can rectify that. Because that person probably don't know. Probably like, well, that's who that person is. Then you don't know. That's why everybody needs to learn to check themselves. Jesus checked himself in Revelations. People think Revelations is about the end of time. Yeah, it's the end of people being, how can I put it, despicable human beings. Being controlled by the devil. That's what Revelations is about. It's the end of people not being accountable for themselves. It's the end of saying, hey, God is going to do it. Jesus already died on the cross for you. He already put the blood. He already shed the blood. He did that years, centuries ago, millions of years ago. Huh? What's your excuse today? He been did that. You've been in church for 20, 30 years, and you still doing the same thing. Ain't stopped lusting, ain't stopped doing nothing what you supposed to be doing. And you talking about something, everybody go out there on place. No, some people just like being stagnant. And if you're doing that, you just like being stagnant, boo. And those are kind of people God like to move out the way. He'll come in and send some angels, and it could be earth angels, heavenly beings, or whatever. He'll send them your way. And he'll give you chance after chance to get yourself right. And then after a while, you know what he do? He turn his back and say, I know you not. And you know what that means? Your mind becomes reprobated. You become everything that you continuously do. Because you know what? You built up your mindset. You built up your mind to believe all your lies, to come back and believe all that craziness that you keep recycling. You're recycling nastiness in your mind. You're recycling that nasty energy, that that bad habit you can't get rid of. I thought I could never get over drinking soda every day. I did it because I wanted to do it. I asked God to deliver me from soda. And I still drink it here and there, but I don't have to have it every day. There was an addiction. It's so easy for us to blame something else. Oh, they should make soda. No, you should have enough self-control that you say, hey, this is my problem. I'm addicted to this. Because God give us beautiful things in life. And we have options. We have the free will to choose, well, I'm not going to do this because it's not going to lead to good for me. You get what I'm saying? It's not a good choice for me. Every time I drink soda, I feel bad. But why do I keep doing it? It's an addiction. Stop it. I had to stop. I drink soda here and there, but I don't drink it every day. I don't even drink it every week no more. Like, God slowly, when you start to clean out your toxic cycles and your toxic mindset, God slowly show you that a different life. And I'm like, oh, I feel so much better on me, and I done lost so much weight. Because people say soda don't put weight. Soda put weight on me. Everybody's body is different. It put weight on me. It made me look bloated all the time. And I'm just like, oh, I feel so much better. Because, baby, it's deliverance. It's deliverance. And people are like, oh, that's not so bad, soda. But yes, it is. Because you know what that leads to? High blood pressure, diabetes. No. So we have to be mindful. And I put myself on the spot because I feel like that was my testimony. That's my struggle. That's what I struggle with. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. I would say it in front of a person that stands right in front of me. People know that, like, I used to tell you, Coke and Coca-Cola, I want it. You know what I mean? So, and it took years. It didn't take like 1 month, 2 months, and I just cold turkey. No, it took years to get here. So God is not expecting perfection overnight. He just wants progress. He just wants you to say, I turn from my ways. And once you put that in your heart, it's a mustard seed of faith. Once you put that in your heart and in your mind, then your body and your universe starts to react. They start to give you the desires of your heart. So if your desires of your heart is to be stagnant, you're going to stay stagnant. Period. If the desires of your heart is to be a good person, you're going to be a good person because that's your desire. If the desires of your heart is to heal, you're going to do that because that's what you want to do. God is going to the universe is going to put that around you. Or this person want to heal. Here you go. Here go the tools. Period. So for people that saying we out here struggling and, you don't know how it is, God know how it is for you. Talk to God. He knows just what you need. and ask him to put people in your way that will help you, and the universe will move expeditiously for you. You just got to be willing to do it. You just got to be willing to put in the work. All right, fam. Peace.